Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. I'm Tamanticore, and it's been a bit of a while since my last recording. If you've noticed, you may not have noticed. And I've done not really any, no progress per se, in terms of my character or the plot, as it were. But I spent a lot of time cleaning out the corruption because I just needed that. It was a really relaxing, fantastic time to just go through everywhere. Not everywhere, so let's go find out how much I've got on it right now. It started at 29% is what she said at the start, and now we've got 18%. Brilliant. So there's none under the ship now. I think there's a spot or two, possibly. But oh my gosh, I've been gone through all of this. It is crazy to try and clear out all the corruption. And all you get really is, I think, a message from her saying you've cleared it all. Maybe there's an achievement as well. But this took a lot of time. But the thing is, it was really satisfying for me. I really needed, in that time away, some mindless repetitive work. And gosh, it could almost create a game just about using the Contaminator and clearing out corruption. And as you can see, I sectioned off, like I chunked up the task using these vertical shafts to make it easier to get to sections and to stop it from spreading. There was a lot over here that I didn't need to do because it hadn't actually got there yet. I was quite surprised by that. I made a horizontal subway here, so that's exactly halfway down. Goes all the way left to right. So I still got my little fishing zones there. I had to move my jungle down, but I don't actually need it anymore, depending on what I want to fish for. But I have everything I need for... So I finally got the sextant as the quest item from the angler. So I need the weather radio and I think the fisherman's pocket guide. Let's go see if that's enough. What's that make? Fish finder! Combines all three. Brilliant. So I've been waiting for this. I got that sextant quite a long time ago, but I've been waiting to do it on camera. So now I can get the PDA, which needs the GPS, fish finder, goblin tech, Rec 3000. I actually sold my GPS at one point because I thought it was the DPS meter. So I thought I had two of them. So I don't even know why I wasn't even looking at the icons to see if they were actually different. I just, you know, had a dyslexic moment of reading the letters wrong and sold it. So I took ages to get the compass back. All right, the depth meters dropped all the time, but the compass took me ages to get. I mistakenly thought some of the creatures that dropped it were over in the ocean, so there's a little bit of time farming over there. So now I got it, remade it, it's all good. PDA, material, displays, everything. And then, what do we got? The cell phone allows you to, displays everything, allows you to return home at will. So that's the ice mirror and the PDA. So the ice mirror I did get. I did not realize it was a material for this. I'm so glad I kept it. I just got it in. Where did I get it? I didn't even actually notice when I got it. I think I just happened to, when I went to the store, I went, oh look, I got an ice mirror. So I kept it because I thought, oh, that stands out better than the other mirror. Did not realize I needed it for this. So let's get the cell phone. Allows you to return home at will. Oh, that's going to save me so much inventory space. Maybe. Looks like it's only saving me 2 spots actually. No, 3 because of the mirror. So I've moved, I did a pirate battle and got the bed, the golden bed, and moved Wilbur over into the pyramid, which is a bit sad because it was always, it's going to be hard not having somebody I can sell all my junk to right near my workstations. And gosh, that Contaminator fuel was really expensive. Like, it's just cost so much to keep buying the little green solutions for it. I had to set up a if you get it in regular chest and you put a key of the night or key of light into it when it's empty, it turns into a mimic. of the that kind, and the chest actually has to be in the biome that matches the key. And the mimics can, it's somewhere between 3 and 10 gold roughly. The rest of the time I was slush and silt. Got me a lot of money when I actually dug it out. So whenever I was coming across big loads of that, I would dig it all out, and that gave me a lot of money. Gemstones, selling a lot, just selling lots of things. I was very tempted to make a factory farm of a kind, but I didn't want to do it. It really went against my values to do that, to just be making creatures and just destroying them. I did set up. I had a few blood moons and things come along, and it was kind of annoying to always, like, even though I wasn't fighting in them. And I did later when I realized, oh, this is a really, you know, high spawn monster event where I can just be farming money. Oh, hello. So yeah, so this door just opened. So what I did is I wired up all the outer doors of the ship to a night and day timer. So it's just hit 4:30 AM, and so these little things here, they open and close the doors at night and day. So now the ship automatically shuts up at night. I can still get through these guys here, so I have to remember if I go through this at night to close it again, or otherwise it's just left open when at night time. But yeah, so they all toggle on and off now, and there's little wood, I guess planks that they slide across the back of the door, and it stops the monsters getting in. So that's really good. You can see it all down there as well. Every door has a little plank behind it. Didn't realize I put that one in front of the window. So extra little security measure there. I haven't made any new ships for my residence, but I did. So when I was talking about factory farming, and I'm going to get on to, so this episode I'm going to be trying Skeletron Prime until I get him. So fingers crossed I can get him and get that done and dusted. I think he might be the last mechanical I need. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I got the Destroyer. I can't remember if I got the Twins. So what I did was I realized that when I do sit in here farming coins and stuff, it would be really nice to be just getting the money and everything delivered to me automatically. So it's a kind of farming, but it's a farming of the monsters that attack my ship. So I set up these conveyor belts, so they all drop everything into this little spot just here, which drops down into the room below. Now, as long as that block is removed in the middle, the bed doesn't work as a spawn point, so it's, you know, I sort of have to do one or the other. But even if I'm not down there, if I've set the spawn point, put the block in there, I can stand here and I still get all the stars and the hearts and the money and everything that comes from all the creatures. So this is my new arena as it is now, and I shifted this entire bunker. This bunker used to be a little bit to the left. I think it was around about here. So I shifted across to the right to give it a more central location directly under this crystal. All nice and symmetrical. So I went through a lot of wiring and digging and moving. At one point I thought I could make the conveyor belts that would go around the side and underneath, and I would have the all the coins and everything come up underneath to me. And then I realized, I can't remember why I stopped doing that. Something just clicked and I went, right, no, I'll just make them come in from the top. And I felt a little bit silly for even thinking of doing it any other way. Now, where's this Aiden? Where is he? So I've got to wait till night time. There he is, out there. Oh, I do have the stylist. So I found her. She was tied up in the dungeon at one point. So when I was going through and clearing all the stuff out, I found her. So she's now in her marble home. So that is awesome. What I'm looking for here is The ultra bright torches is what I really want. At the moment, I am rocking just the forbidden gear again. I really love this thing that's sitting behind his head. Yeah, it was actually really good for when I was digging, because it sort of gave me the amount of space I need. Showed whether or not I'd missed any blocks for being able to run through the tunnels on my mount. So let's go get a new outfit. I'm thinking of doing the sailor outfit, or the princess, or the alien. Last one was the mermaid. So I'm gonna go with creeper. Let's do that one. I think that's gonna be really cute. Very cute. What is that on my head though? Is it just a forbidden thing? Yeah. It's strange that that didn't get hidden. Alright. Don't mind if I do. I've just removed my spawn point. I thought I had it set, and I've had it set down there mistakenly for a very long time. What else have I done? Ooh, so cleaned out a lot of the corruption down below, and the grave. So my hall of failures I've reshaped. So the first thing you're going to notice is this wonderful little fountain on the top. So I'm going to come back and explain that. The graveyard is now vertical, or horizontal. So we've got each of the gravestones. There's 11 of them. Go down in columns. And so each of them have their assigned stone. I haven't filled up any more of the weapon and tool boards yet, but I had to dig this right down and dig back, destroy a lot of the previous graves. So it goes right down here, and I've run out of the ultra bright torches to light up any further. And the one that I have the most of is this one here, which is the second from the top. So obviously I died a lot when I hadn't banked any money for a long time. No, that doesn't make sense. So you only get the gold ones when you die with more than 10 gold. That doesn't explain. I was just reading this just before, and it didn't say you specifically get any specific gold ones based on how much money you got. I thought it'd just be random, so it'd be an equal distribution. So I guess this is just a statistical anomaly to be getting more of that one. So I wasn't going to go and dig down and open up a whole bunch more layers just for this one gravestone marker type. So I just decided to bend it and put them across the bottom and wait for more of them to come down. These two are the next two. Oh no, that one there, the wood one. So then it hasn't reached the bottom. I think that's 14 or 15 layers down. So let's go. So the last thing I worked on, which was really nice, was that fountain at the top. So I had all this vacant space on the right where I had removed all the tomb because it was wider than it was high. So I decided to create a little fountain garden. So we've got this fella at the top. So that's a jungle statue fountain, and that makes all the water look this beautiful blue. And I've got hallowed grass here, and then down here is this wonderful little rock pool waterfall section where there used to be another little pond here for the angler, vertical pond, and I've just turned it into this wonderful little waterfall area, waterfall garden, with a little fishing spot just down here for the angler or me or whoever, and a little garden spot over there. So that I really like this. I wish it had more shade to it. I wanted more. It's going to have a lot more of these little vines grow. When they grow out, it's going to look more lush and green and just more beatific with plants. But I kind of wish there was a little bit more foliage around the top and such, but I didn't want to be covering it up. It's still a bit of a highway and a bit of a thoroughfare for when I'm coming in from over in the east. Um, but yeah, no, it's turned out okay. I'll have a think about it if I come across anything else that I want to put in here to make it better. I could possibly just extend this entire wall, this back wall, the leaves, across to the green on the right. That might work, actually. That might make it quite nice, really. But anyway, it's good to have a look at it. I hope we get to come back at night and have a look at it, because I've got these little fireflies. Once again, I didn't like the idea of doing this, but it was some of the only unique lighting that I had. These little fireflies in jars lighting up the waterfalls, and some moon glow plants around there as well. I don't have any. I've run out of fireflies to do the lights on the right, but it all looks nice. And there's some spawns coming from this hallowed up here. Other than that, nothing really changed. So the arena, graveyard, this little garden, extending this jungle zone down. This is where I farm my mimic chests. That's a little bit of corruption there where I farm to farm corruption chests. And I should do that now, actually. Let's grab... God, I hope I don't ever sell that. I really want to be able to lock that down somehow. I will not have been the first player to have ever sold it accidentally, I'm sure. That's right. Someone's chest. Let's grab all 9. Let's grab 11 of them. Let's head on down. Why is this all shut up already? You're not all meant to be closed. Something's going wrong there. Alright. Still using my good little Triceratopsy mount guy that just makes it easy to plow through any creatures that I come across. But the amount of times I catch myself thinking I can fly when I'm riding him and I don't. It's terrible. Nearly gets me killed a few times. Right, that's the hallowed. This is the jungle. Can't continue the rope through the rail line there. And this is... This was previously... I was previously had my corruption spot up here to for my mining corruption there. Hopefully this will work here. The background's purple, so that's good. And what I want, so I found out that the jungle wasn't. It kept showing up as hallowed, no matter how. Like I had to get to the bottom of the jungle water before the biome would change to jungle for some reason. It was really strange that it, like the hallowed hadn't actually grown at all, but it was just invading downwards for some reason. So I had to extend this all down here, and that was to get, then this is important for summoners, summoning potion. So increases your max number of minions, 6-minute duration. So, oh gosh, no. Oh, damn, that Medusa. Gosh darn it. Okay, so now I'm out of health, really. Basically. Let's get one of these fellas out. Okay, so I've got a minute until that heals up. It's annoying. Medusas usually aren't much of a problem at this stage. Like, I haven't really had much of a problem at all with all the hard mode areas down underground. But, I've been able to handle a lot of it. One of the things that helped is I got a Nautilus shell drop. And a Nautilus shell turns you into a mermaid when you enter water. And that was really good for mining. If you ever got a really huge mining task underground, when you're probably going to be coming across water, the Nautilus shell, or it's a moon, something, or rather when you combine it with something that turns you into a werewolf at night, it's really useful, because there was a lot of times where I was just deep underwater and wasn't even paying attention, and if I didn't have that, I would not have been able to get as much mining done. It's really quite painful to be digging all these vertical shafts, and you just got water pop pools and pools of water falling after you. And that down here, there's a lot of obsidian bridges now because of where the water came through. So let's make sure I've got all my spiders out. Yep. And let's do this. So this is making a corruption mimic. Key of Night into it. So that is a rain clouds. That sandstorm is from my forbidden armor. I've got a queen spider. This is going pretty good actually. It's mostly about being able to jump over it when it's doing its little jumps, and then dodging under it when it does its big leap into the sky. Oh no, I gotta sneeze. Alright, all good. Sorry about that. My cat is getting antsy. He is wanting some attention and wanting to go outside, but it's cold out. And now he is chasing the dreaded pencil that's rolled away into the kitchen. So there's another regular little mimic, and that's a frost brand. Yeah, had one of those before. So what I'm gonna do now, it's getting up to 6 PM, so let's do one more mimic, and then summon Skeletron. Sketronicus. Wait! No, enough of that. Painful. It's good that, like, when I'm farming him, it's good that he actually jumps back through the blocks, because he does often jump away out of reach, and I really don't want to be going chasing after him. I want his gear to drop on a normal surface like that. Right. Is that a PDA? Cell phone. Cell phone. What do I need? I need Skeletron Prime summony dudes. Mechanical skull. Let's put these away. Didn't you? Okay, and what I decided I am going to do something I'll probably tell you later. Let me get my what potions am I gonna use? I'm gonna use not immunity lava, regen, yes please. Swiftness, yeah. No, not gills, iron, yes. Feather, spelunk heave, visibility, shine, night, owl potion, might as well. Hunter, sure. No, heart reach. I'm not sure where hearts come from when you're fighting Skeleton Prime. Reduces enemy aggression. Danger sense. Might as well. And food. There, that's it. Arcane Moonshell. Turns the holder into a werewolf at night and merfolk when entering water. Very good. I haven't seen what that actually goes into. I'm going to have to have a look at that. It's a material for something. Alright, so let's spawn. No, I can't spawn point because I need a block. Granite. Brilliant. And sadly, I can't reach that switch down there, so I have to do secondary ones down here. I gotta do this before. Meow meow meow. Oh yeah, I've been using this demonic yellets yo-yo. That's not what I want. Rainbow? Crystal. Rainbow rod. The cleaner. Do I really want this? Yeah. It's gonna have to be the one. So, I did fight him once before, and I did a really good job of it. Except, I ran out of time. And it got to sunrise, so he did his little, death bolt, charging to me. So fingers crossed I'm gonna have enough time this night and not die. Oh, that's what I'm missing. And this one. Yes, yes, yes. It's good to get the shots in. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. In the face. No. Sorry, I'm not talking much. Obviously, I'm concentrating a lot. Gotta replace this one. Taking a few hits, but not getting a lot of damage done to me. Gonna have that arm down soon, which is good. Where's my mouse? What? Ah, it's very frustrating sometimes. It's bloody hard to find where the mouse is. Ah, I got rid of one arm. Excellent. The other one's due to go down soon. Yes, get that eye. I think I've got a an awesome little accessory on that automatically uses mana potions when I'm empty, which is fantastic. And I've been getting used to doing that as well. Using my my whirlwind by jumping in the air and pressing down. I don't want to go through the platforms. Yes, he's down to 2 arms. And it's midnight. So I've got, I don't know, 4 hours. I really need to start not worrying about the head so much. Ah, that reminds me. Okay, so in the jungle, little life fruit things. They permanently increase maximum life by 5, so they're just little plants that you just find growing in the jungle. And that's given me a little golden heart. I got 2. Ah, it was me trying to do that and failing terribly. Take that, little laser eye. I don't even really need to worry. I don't really want to worry about it, the other arms, really. Oh, there's that one gone. There's not much point hitting him when he's doing that, because he's got double armor when he does that. Double defense. But it's better than not hitting him. Oi. Silly kitten. Two more hours. Let that get a bit close. Yes, 2000. Yes! Yes! The jungle grows restless, and so it should. I am coming! That was the summoner way of getting Skeleton Prime. Run, run, run your ass away. And teleport. Teleport, teleport, teleport. So good. Terraria, here we come. Next episode, Into the Jungle. Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, found it entertaining, please hit the like button. And if you'd like updates, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.